Audience, how are you? I hope you are doing well, beta, at your home. Today we will discuss about the next topic, Gauss theorem, beta. Gauss theorem. Beta, this is very important topic in the view of plus 2 class, beta. And this is very important topic, and in every year question from this topic come, beta, in your final exam. Beta, what does this theorem say? This theorem says that suppose there is any closed surface like sphere, okay, like closed cylinder. If there is any closed surface, जरूरी नहीं है कि वो सिमेट्रिकल हो, कैसा भी हो, क्लोज होना चाहिए, बंद होना चाहिए, ओके जैसे रूम है, जैसे कोई भी क्लोज सरफेस आप ले लीजिए. इफ ए चार्ज इज प्लेस्ड एनीवेयर in the closed surface, q charge is placed anywhere in the closed surface, then you know due to this charge electric field will flow, electric field will be produced, and due to electric field there will be some electric flux, you know. Listen, this is electric field because electric field lines are outward, this is positive charge, and this is outward because by convention I have said you earlier that if charge is positive then fields are outward. Then the number of field lines crossing the surface, you know, is called electric flux. Then Gauss said that if a charge q is placed inside the closed surface, then net flux due to this charge going outward is equal to, this is the representation of flux, phi is equal to q by epsilon naught. Now beta, what will be its definition? Write its definition. According to this theorem, if a charge or a charge distribution is placed inside the closed surface or closed curve, then net electric flux due to this charge going outside is equal to q by epsilon naught, okay, is equal to q by epsilon naught. This is the Gauss theorem, and q is the charge inside it, okay, or we can say that flux is equal to 1 by epsilon naught times the total charge inside the closed surface. This is the definition, okay. Now listen, this definition you have to write in your notebook. Now I will prove it. Proof. Beta, you have not made this figure, you have not to make. Now listen, बेटा इसके ऊपर काम करने में कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स हैं मुझे. मैं इसको लेके नहीं बता सकता कि कितना फ्लक्स जाएगा. फ्लक्स q बाई एप्सिलॉन नॉट को मैं प्रूव नहीं कर सकता. जो मुझे गॉस ने कहा है कि फ्लक्स कितना होता है q बाई एप्सिलॉन नॉट, क्लोज सरफेस से जो बाहर जाएगा फ्लक्स, लेकिन वो फ्लक्स मैं नहीं बता सकता इसको देख के. देयर आर सम रीज़न. बेटा लिसन, नाउ आई विल टेल यू सम रीज़न. व्हाट आर द रीज़न? बेटा सपोज आई टेल यू वन थिंग. सपोज taking this charge as center, listen, taking this charge as center, I draw a closed surface, closed sphere, perfectly sphere, treating this charge as center. मैंने ऐसा क्यों किया मैं आपको बताता हूँ. इसके साथ मुझे दिक्कत क्या आ रही है मैं आपको वो भी बताता हूँ. Listen बेटा, if any flux pass through this surface, the same flux will pass through this surface बेटा, because number of lines passing through this surface and this surface both are equal. If I am to find electric flux through this surface, then I should find electric flux through this surface, both are equal. Number of lines passing through this surface and this surface are equal, okay. This means to find electric flux through this surface it is very difficult to know. I will tell you how, but to find electric flux through this surface it is very very easy. Listen how. Now beta listen, you know yesterday I told you in last video, in case of curved surface इलेक्ट्रिक फ्लक्स इज proof. In proof what will you write? Now consider a closed, you have not to make this, consider a closed spherical surface as Q as center, yeah, which has Q as center. Okay, take a closed spherical surface which has Q as center. चलिए मैं आपको पहले बता देता हूँ कि इससे काम करना मुश्किल क्यों है और इस पे काम करना बच्चे आसान क्यों है. लिसन बेटा, suppose I have to find the flux here and I know in the closed surface how you find phi. Phi is equal to E dot ds, because this is curved surface and in case of closed surface I put the sign of integration on the circle, and I told you this in the last video, phi is equal to integration of E dot ds. Now beta listen, you know at each point if I take small area vector, if I take small area vector at each point, at any point suppose here I take small area vector. Now listen beta, at this point what is the direction of electric field intensity due to this charge? Outside. This is electric field intensity, this is E vector. Okay, listen, second point is what is the direction of small area vector at this point? And in the last video I told you, in case of closed sphere, closed curve, the direction of area vector is always outward, and the direction of area vector will be, tell me, it will be delta S n cap, okay, and you know delta S is approaches to 0. Okay, so we will write it simply as ds vector. Okay, now listen better, if I take this in this, then phi is equal to integration E ds cos 0 degree. Beta, at every point angle between electric field vector and area vector will be 0 degree. So this number will be equal to 1. This number beta will be equal to 1. Phi is equal to, listen beta, this number is equal to 1. And one more benefit to taking this as spherical surface is that at every point electric field intensity will also be same. So E can be taken outside of the circle. E, and this is ds, and cos 0 has value 1. Okay. Now suppose its radius is r. Suppose its radius is r. Then what will happen? Then what will be the value of E? 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q upon r square into ds. ds is the small area and its integration will be total area. And what will be the total area of the sphere? 4 pi r square. Listen, r square is cancelled by r square, 4 pi cancelled by 4 pi, phi comes out to be q by epsilon. तो बच्चे, मैंने आपको ये बात पहले कही थी, चाहे ये सरफेस मान लो चाहे ये, फ्लक्स तो सेम ही जा रहा है, जितना इसमें से फ्लक्स पास करेगा उतना ही तो यहाँ से पास करेगा. लेकिन इस पर काम करना मुश्किल क्यों था? क्योंकि यहाँ पे अलग अलग पॉइंट पे इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड और एरिया वेक्टर में अलग अलग एंगल आएगा. हम इसको एक एंगल नहीं लिख सकते, फिर इंटीग्रेशन का यूज भी आप नहीं कर पाओगे प्रॉपरली, काफ़ी कॉम्प्लिकेटेड सिचुएशन हो जाएगी. और एक बात और कि हर पॉइंट पे इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड भी क्या हो जाएगी, अलग अलग हो जाएगी. जो पॉइंट पास में है क्योंकि कर्ड है, अगर ये ऐसे है सपोज इस तरह ऐसे मुड़ा हुआ है, इस पॉइंट पे इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड कुछ और हो जाएगी, इस पॉइंट पे कुछ और हो जाएगी. ये पॉइंट पास में है, ये पॉइंट दूर में है, मीन्स आप ई को भी इंटीग्रेशन से बाहर नहीं निकाल पाओगे. तो उस केस को सिंपल बनाने के लिए हमने अब इसको सफियर मान के चले, और सफियर मान के चलोगे तो मैं क्या कहूँगा, मेरा क्वेश्चन काफ़ी ईजी हो जाता है. दिस मच फ्लक्स will flow out of the sphere, and I have told you the same flux will pass through this closed surface. Now how you have to make the figure? Now first of all you have to write this. Now how you have to make the figure? This only you have to make in the figure. This is the closed surface, this is Q, this is radius R. Only you have, after this you have to make this figure. Okay, fine. And you know, in case of closed surface, phi is equal to integration of E vector dot ds vector, and similarly this is the case. ओके बेटा, नाउ लिसन. तो मैंने आपको एक बात कही कि अपनी कन्वीनियंस के लिए मैंने इसको स्फीयर मान लिया, अपनी कन्वीनियंस के लिए. तो बेटा यू नो दिस स्फीयर इज कॉल्ड एज द गॉसियन सरफेस एज पर दिस चार्ज विद रिस्पेक्ट टू दिस चार्ज, बिकॉज ये दो कंडीशन फॉलो कर रहा है. एट एवरी पॉइंट इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इंटेंसिटी इज same, and second thing, angle between electric field and area vector is always 0 degree. मेरा काम आसान हो गया ना. तो इसलिए this sphere is called as the Gaussian surface with respect to this charge. Okay, so this is the Gauss theorem. Only you have to write this. Consider a closed spherical surface which has charge Q as center. Now make the figure. As in case of closed surface, we know phi is equal to integration of E dot ds. Simply angle is 0 degree, and so on. This is the result. Okay, so this is the flux. You know what is the unit of flux? On yesterday I told you that flux is equal to E into S, and unit was, its unit is Newton per coulomb into meter square. I told you. Okay, better listen. Yesterday I committed one mistake. I write कि 1 न्यूटन पर कूलम इंटू मीटर स्क्वायर इज कॉल्ड 1 वेबर. नो बेटा, दिस इज द मैग्नेटिक फ्लक्स. आई कंफ्यूज्ड. इन केस ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक फ्लक्स आई राइट दिस यूनिट. नो, ओनली ऐसा यूनिट इज दिस 1 न्यूटन पर कूलम इंटू मीटर स्क्वायर. ओनली वेबर इन केस ऑफ मैग्नेटिक फ्लक्स. बाई मिस्टेकन फ्लक्स confusing. So this is only if question is there, what is the SI unit of electric flux? Only 1 Newton per coulomb into meter square. And if he say what is the SI unit of magnetic flux, then you can write Weber, magnetic flux. Okay, so this is the Gauss theorem. This is very easy. Now beta, you know what is the benefits of Gauss theorem? There are many benefits of Gauss theorem. Okay, now listen beta. Using Gauss theorem, we can find the value of electric field intensity due to charge or charge distribution. Okay, now listen. Next topic is applications of Gauss theorem. Applications of Gauss theorem. Beta, it is used to find the value of electric field intensity due to charge or charge distribution. So first application is to find electric field intensity due to a point charge. Due to a point charge. Now listen beta, suppose there is a point charge Q and we have to find the value of electric field intensity at distance r. At distance r. तो अभी अभी मैंने आपको एक बात कही थी, हमको गॉसियन सरफेस बनाना है क्वेश्चन को इजी करने के लिए. सो टेल मी, ड्यू टू पॉइंट चार्ज, how will be the Gaussian surface? It will be spherical. It will be spherical. Now listen, due to this point charge, we have to find the value of electric field intensity at point P. Again I am telling, suppose a charge Q is there and we have to find the value of electric field intensity at point P. We have to find. So passing through point P, we have to make a Gaussian surface. Okay, now you have to write only 2 lines. Consider we have to find EFI, electric field intensity, at distance r from point charge Q. Point charge Q. Then pass Gaussian surface. Pass Gaussian surface through that point. Through that point. Now we have passed the Gaussian surface. Now again, at this point, assume a very small surface, and its area vector will be outward, because I have told you many times that in case of closed surface, area vector has direction outward. Okay, perpendicular to the surface. Now listen, this vector will be ds vector, and due to this charge, electric field intensity at this point will be E vector. Okay, now you know as phi is equal to E vector dot ds vector in case of curved surface. You know this. Now angle, आप कहीं भी पॉइंट ले लेते तो एंगल क्या रहता, 0 डिग्री. देन फाई विल बी इक्वल टू, लिसन, इंटीग्रेशन ई डी एस कोस 0 डिग्री. देन फाई विल बी इक्वल टू ई डी एस. नाउ लिसन, topic is application of Gauss theorem. We have to use Gauss theorem. So put phi is equal to Q by epsilon naught. We have to prove, we have to use this, we have to use Gauss theorem, and we have to find the value of E. Now what will happen? E is equal to, phi is equal to Q by epsilon naught, because Q is charge inside the Gaussian surface. Okay, Q by epsilon naught, because we are using the Gauss theorem, is equal to integration. E will come out of this because E is constant everywhere, into ds. Now what will happen? Putting the value of ds, E will come out to be E into 4 pi r square. Then E will come out to be Q by 4 pi epsilon naught r square. Okay, this is the value of electric field intensity due to charge Q at point P at the separation of small r from the point charge. Now beta listen, in the previous topic we used this and we proved this. Now we have used this and we have proved this. So both are treated as converse to each other. Okay, now listen, beta, you know this is Coulomb's law. This is Coulomb's law. Suppose if I place a small charge Q here, if I place a small charge Q here, then what will be force on this charge? Then force on this charge will be QE. Then this will be QQ upon 4 pi epsilon naught r square. This is Coulomb's law. The force between two charges. This is the Coulomb's law. This is Coulomb's law. So in this topic we have done two topics. We had find the value of E and we have also proved the Coulomb's law using Gauss law. Okay, so we have proved Coulomb's law using Gauss law, and we can also prove Gauss law using Coulomb law. How? अभी हमने किया था इससे पिछला टॉपिक, और वो कैसे किया था? As we know, Coulomb law is this. This is force. What will be value of electric field? Q is cancelled by Q. E will be equal to this. Okay. Then using this, we can find the value of Q by epsilon naught as in the last topic. Okay, in the last topic we used this and we proved this. Okay, this is Coulomb's law, this is Gauss law, but now we have used Gauss law and we have proved Coulomb's law. So in exam both question can come, prove Gauss law using Coulomb's law or prove Coulomb's law using Gauss law. The last topic was to prove Gauss law using Coulomb law, and this is using Gauss law we have proved the Coulomb's law. This is very easy. Okay. Now this is the first application of electric field intensity to be found out due to a point charge. Okay, but now tell me, if I am to make the graph between E and R, then how will you make? Now listen, what is the value of E? E is reciprocal to R square. E is, we can say that, inversely proportional to R square. Then graph will be like this. Graph will be like this. As R is increasing, E is decreasing. But you know, E will be 0 only if small r is infinite. This will never meet on this axis. Okay, this is the. And listen, one more thing. If r is 0, then E is infinite. This means E is infinite. This line meet on infinite if r is 0. और infinite कुछ होता ही नहीं. ये यहाँ भी नहीं मिलेगी और ये यहाँ भी नहीं मिलेगी. So this is the. Now beta, we will discuss about the second application of Gauss theorem. This was about to point charge. Okay, and second application is something different. Now listen, second application of Gauss theorem. Only you have to write this. Consider we have to find electric intensity at distance r from point charge q pass Gaussian surface through that point. Okay, and after this you have to write only this. This is very simple. Okay. Now listen, next application. To find electric field intensity due to uniform linear charge distribution, to find electric field intensity due to linear charge distribution. 1 minute, one mistake is there. Due to long, मैं को बताता हूँ बच्चे लॉन्ग क्यों बोला मैंने यहाँ पे वर्ड. तो सपोज कीजिए, तो पहले 2-3 लाइनें लिख लेते हैं. कंसीडर एन इनफाइनाइट. लॉन्ग मीन्स वी कैन टेक इनफाइनाइट straight wire having uniform charge density. Having uniform charge density. Okay, and we have to find electric field intensity at point P, जो उस वायर से कितना दूर है, r डिस्टेंस पे है. एट डिस्टेंस, परपेंडिकुलर डिस्टेंस r from straight wire. ओके, फाइन. ओके, अब पहले ये लिख लीजिए, फिर मैं इसको साफ कर देता हूँ. Consider an infinite straight wire having uniform charge density. We have to find electric field intensity at point P at perpendicular distance r from the straight wire. Okay, fine. Now listen. Now I am going to rub it. Now beta listen. This is infinite wire. Infinite means it is very long. Okay, Now beta, this is charge, this is uniform charge line. And we have to find the value of electric field intensity at point P. और मैं आपको एक बात बता दूं बच्चे, लॉन्ग का क्या मतलब होता है, इनफाइनाइट का क्या मतलब होता है. दिस मीन्स R is very 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 less than L, very very less than L. ओके, तो हम क्या करेंगे, पास, ये आपको लिखना है, पास गॉसियन सरफेस थ्रू P, पास गॉसियन सरफेस थ्रू P. यहां से गॉसियन सरफेस पास कर दो, और गॉसियन सरफेस की दो कंडीशन मैंने आपको बताई थी. At each point electric field intensity must be same, and second is that angle between electric field intensity and area vector must be 0. Now pass Gaussian surface, and you know, due to straight wire, what will be the Gaussian surface? Cylindrical, because due to symmetry it will have same value of electric field intensity. This will, this will. Okay, this is. Now we have to find the value of electric field intensity where? At point P. Now listen better. So we assume a small surface at point P as we have done earlier. Okay. Now listen. Tell me, what is the direction of area vector passed at point P? You know, this is closed surface, and I have told you, through a closed surface, the direction of area vector is always normal outward, ds vector. It will be ds vector, ds vector. Okay, clear or not? Now listen, second thing is that what will be direction of electric field intensity here? What will be direction of electric field intensity here? Now listen बेटा, you know, सपोज कीजिए, अब आप कहोगे सर इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड की डायरेक्शन कैसे देखेंगे, कोई एक चार्ज थोड़ी है, बहुत सारे चार्ज हैं. तो मैंने एक काम किया, मैंने एक छोटा सा चार्ज यहाँ ले लिया, छोटा सा चार्ज, इतना ही बड़ा चार्ज मैंने इतनी डिस्टेंस पे यहाँ ले लिया. तो बेटा क्या होगा, ड्यू टू दिस स्मॉल चार्ज, value of direction of electric field intensity will be in this direction. Okay, will be in this direction, and due to this small, value of electric field intensity will be along this direction. They will have horizontal component in this direction, and vertical component in this direction and in this direction, and their vertical component will cancel each other. Okay, now listen, it will have value of electric field intensity E. Okay, because it has two components, one along this direction, one along this direction. It has also two components, one along this direction, one along this direction. These both are opposite to each other and equal, because equal क्यों कहा मैंने, the charge भी equal है, separation भी equal है, और angles भी equal हैं. ये both angle जो है वो equal है, same दूरी ली है मैंने. So these both components will be equal and opposite. They will cancel each other, but they will add up. When they will add up, then they will give the direction in this way. Okay, fine. So you have not to make the value of E here. Okay, you can make here. Listen, due to this component is suppose E1. Due to this, suppose same component will be there, 2 E1. Then net electric field intensity will be this. Okay, E1 plus E1, both are same, E1 plus E1, this is E. No need to make it. Okay, no need to make it, only we have to make this. So बेटा, now I am to tell you one thing. अभी मैंने आपको एक बात कही थी, मैंने इसको लॉन्ग क्यों बोला है. अगर मैं लॉन्ग नहीं बोलूँगा तो बच्चे क्या हो जाएगा, अगर ये इनफाइनाइट नहीं होगी तो क्या होगी, अगर ये फाइनाइट होगी तो क्या होगी. अगर ये फाइनाइट होगी और जैसे मैंने पॉइंट यहाँ पे लिया, अगर मैं वो पॉइंट यहाँ भी ले लेता हूँ, सपोज करो इसका एंड आ गया वायर का कहीं पे, और ये पॉइंट यहाँ पे ले लेता हूँ, तो क्या होगा, सेम सेपरेशन पे यहाँ मैंने कोई पॉइंट ले लिया, तो उतनी ही दूरी पे यहाँ तो कोई चार्ज है ही नहीं. जैसे मैंने यहाँ पे लिया, सेम दूरियों पे दो सेम चार्ज ले लिए मैंने, कंपोनेंट के लिए। अगर मैं यहाँ पे पॉइंट ले लेता तो यहाँ से सेम दूरी और सेम दूरी पे मुझे 2 चार्ज लेने हैं, यहाँ पे तो कोई चार्ज है ही नहीं। सो इट्स रिजल्ट इज वेरी एप्लीकेबल टू इनफाइनाइट वायर। सो आई टोल्ड यू दैट वायर शुड बी इनफाइनाइट। तो सो दिस विल बी द गॉसियन सरफेस, दिस इज इनफाइनाइट वायर, very long wire, this is the Gaussian surface. Okay, fine. Now tell me one thing, so this is the ds vector. अगर आप कहोगे सर ये जो इसका फ्लैट सरफेस है, फ्लैट सरफेस वो भी गॉसियन सरफेस होगा? नो, वो गॉसियन सरफेस नहीं होगा, लेकिन आप फ्लक्स उसमें भी बता सकते हैं। कैसे? फ्लैट सरफेस में जो एरिया मैंने ये मान लिया ds1 वेक्टर, और यहाँ पे मैंने कितना मान लिया ds2 वेक्टर, ds1 vector and ds2 vector, I assume. Now listen beta. So what will you do now after making the figure? You will write here, listen, total flux कितना है बच्चे? यहाँ पे देखिए कितना फ्लक्स है, यहाँ पे है E total flux through surface 1, this is ds1, this is ds2, suppose this is ds3 vector, its area vector is ds2 vector, its area vector is ds3 vector, okay, and its area vector is suppose ds1 vector. Now listen, what will be phi 1? Phi 1 will be E dot ds1, E dot ds1. What will be phi 2? Listen, direction of electric field intensity is upward, angle is 90 degree. Then what will be flux? Phi 2 will be, tell me, E into ds cos 90 degree is 0. Similarly, phi 3 will also be 0. Here also electric field in the same direction. अब आप कहोगे सर इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड सेम डायरेक्शन में क्यों है सभी? ये भी ऊपर, ये भी ऊपर, ये भी ऊपर। इट हैज ए रीजन बेटा, बिकॉज आई हैव टोल्ड यू दिस होल इज द गॉसियन सरफेस, and at the Gaussian surface, if I have to take the value of electric intensity, this will be outward. No component of electric intensity will be in this direction, no component. Due to this infinite wire, no component of electric intensity will be in this direction. बेटा और एक बात और बता दो, ये गॉसियन सरफेस का हिस्सा भी नहीं है। मैं तो वैसे फ्लक्स निकालने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ, तो भी कितना आएगा? 0, 90 डिग्री एंगल, here also 90 डिग्री एंगल, okay, but this will not be 90 degree. Why? Angle is 0 degree and it will be E ds cos 0 is 1. Okay, now this is clear now. और टोटल फ्लक्स कितना हो जाएगा? phi 1 plus phi 2 is equal to only this E ds. And you know what is the value of phi? You everyone know value of phi is q by epsilon naught by Gauss theorem is equal to E will come out of the integration E ds. Now beta, what is the value of q? Q is the linear charge distribution and it can be written as lambda into L. Lambda is the linear charge density and L is its length. So density into length will be equal to total charge. You have studied in the topic 1 of the electrostatic, by epsilon naught is equal to E into what is the value of total surface area? This is S. In case of cylinder, कर्व सरफेस एरिया, तो मैं आपको बात दोबारा बता दूं, गॉसियन सरफेस ये कर्व सरफेस एरिया है, प्लेनर नहीं है। सो व्हाट विल बी द कर्व सरफेस एरिया? 2 pi r l. Now L will be cancelled by L, so E will be equal to lambda by 2 pi epsilon naught r. In case of point charge, E was inversely proportional to r square, but in case of linear charge distribution, E is inversely proportional to r. Okay, then if you will make the graph, then how will be the graph? Graph between E and r will be again in this type. Okay, then but you will say in case of this also graph was same in this way, looking same, but they are not same. There is some difference in their slopes, and I will describe you in a numerical, in a conceptual problem, this topic on the in the next video. Okay, so these 2 or 3 topics we have done today. Okay, if you have any problem or any query, then you can give me in the WhatsApp group I will made today. Okay, okay beta, stay at home. Okay, take care. Thank you beta.